So, welcome. We're again beginning a corner of calm. And my word for this month really has been connection, which can mean a lot of things. But what it means for corner of calm is that when there's more than just me here, as more of you join, as more of you come in, we actually multiply sort of the energy of the group. There's something just about the way we sort of energetically touch each other that expands what our possibilities are. And I was playing with math, which is not my usual thing, right before we started. And you can't square one. So if I'm here by myself, it's just one, there's no connections, nothing. It's still great. I still always do a corner of calm. But as soon as at least one more of you come, it multiplies. So that if there are two of us here, it becomes, if you square it, you become at least, that doubles it. But if you square it, it becomes like a 4. And I started playing with squaring the squares. So like if there were 3 of us, it would be the power of 16. And if you get up to I can't remember where it is. No, if you get up to 3, it becomes like 256, if I got my math right, and then it goes up to 65,000 or something. So if you square squares, it does. But even if you just square the numbers, you go from 4 to 9 to 16, 32, and you can feel sort of like 2 of us are bigger than double our strength, and that's part of the power of connection. Another part of it is that, and I realized I could talk about this forever, but that when we, maybe you're 100% happy with who you are and what you're around and what you're doing. If that's true, it's fine. But it's a more connection. If you start looking at who you feel positive towards and go and connect more often with that kind of energy, it expands yours, and also it increases the possibilities. People see something differently than you do that'll give you more energy around that. It'll help define who you are. It'll help define who they are. There's this sort of continual spread and possibility and connections. And so right now I'm looking for more of them. I think it's just a way to go and grow and whatever. And the ultimate part of this, if you want to think about the power of it, think about particles. I don't know if any of you read any physics kinds of things, but one of the things that always intrigues me is that once there is a connection, or even, it doesn't matter how it's established, particles get affected when they're, I think, light years away, but I know thousands of miles away, will actually change if something changes. You might have had that experience with a family member when something's happened to them and you somehow know, even though you're not there, or a good friend. But even just knowing that our atoms, I think it's a smaller particle than that, but are speaking to each other, is something just to play with in your head a little bit. Could freak you out, but just freak you out. But do that. So I invite you really to notice and claim your connections right now. For me, it's to seek out, notice, and claim how the positives and how that helps your world grow and how that expands it in ways that are not expected. So thank you for listening to this, and there's a lot more to say about it, but meanwhile, I think we should begin.